Hi everyone, my name is Shannon Kassane. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Tonight I'm going to be showing you how I've made a little accordion album, a mini album. I don't have one finished, but it is similar to this one here. You can see the pages kind of come out like an accordion. This is the first video I've ever made, so please bear with me if I block the light or move out of the shot. Hopefully I realise, but yeah, we'll see how we go. So first of all, I will just run through the bits and pieces that you need for it. I've already cut and scored. So for the cover, you'll need 2 pieces of 6 1/8 by 3 3/4 inch cardstock, scored at 5 3/4. All my measurements are in inches simply because the little photos that I'm going to put in the album were 3 by 3 photos, so I made everything around them. The pages, you'll need 7 pieces of cardstock, each measuring 5 1/2 by 3 1/2 inches. You need to score 6 of them at 1 inch. You don't need to score the 7th. I like to write bottom or B or something on the bottom of it so that I remember that that's actually the bottom piece and I don't put it elsewhere. So 7 pieces, 5 1/2 by 3 1/2, and score 6 of them at 1 inch. For decorating the album, you can pick any DSP that you want, designer series paper that you want. I've gone with 2 different types. You could do it all the same, you could use lots of different pieces on each page, however you like. But essentially you'll need 6 pieces that are 3/4 of an inch by 3 1/4 inch. They will run that way on the page, so if you've got directional DSP, just be aware of which way you want to cut it. You will need 5 pieces that are 3 1/4 by 3 1/4 square. And you'll need 8 pieces that are 4 1/4 by 3 1/4. The paper that I'm using today is all from the brand new Share What You Love suite. This paper is really pretty. I'm not actually using the pearl side of it. Each page has got like a matte side and then a side with a bit of pearl in it. I'm not using that side tonight, but it is very pretty. Okay, so I'll pop these out of the way, and the first thing you need to do is burnish all your score lines, so I'll do that now, and I will more than likely speed this up on the video so you don't actually have to watch it. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is start to construct the actual pages. So the way that we're going to do it is glue them together on this little 1 inch tab, but we will alternate which side we put that 1 inch tab on. So I'm going to start on the right hand side. It really makes no difference. I'm using liquid, Tombow liquid adhesive, just because it gives me a little bit of time. You want to make sure you line this up as square as you can. So take a bit of time with it. Again, I will likely speed this bit up in the video so that you don't have to sit through it all. But do take your time doing it. Right, there we go. All finished, and there's our pages. Okay, so the next thing we need to do is put together our cover. So you can see you've got two little tabs on the end, so they're just going to go over each other and be stuck together like that. I like to pass the front around to the back. I just think it looks a little bit neater. You don't need a lot of Tombow. You don't want to get messy. So again, just take a bit of time to line it up nice and square. Right, and that's that. So that's the cover done, and the pages are just going to sit in like that. So as you can see, depending what page it is, you might have a large square and a strip, or just a large square, a smaller square, a strip, etc, etc. So this is the time to put your DSP on, or you could put it in your album and put your DSP on. I'm going to stick mine on before I put it in the album, so I shall go ahead and do that bit now. Right, there we go. So that's our album pages complete, all with their paper on there in an accordion style. So I'll add the photos later. I don't need to add the photos right now. So this is where I'm going to stick down the album into the book. Now, if you want to secure your album with ribbon, now's the time you'll need to add the ribbon. If you want to secure your album with like a belly band or something like that, you don't need to worry about the ribbon. But if you are going to use ribbon, now is the time to do it. I have made these in the past and forgotten, and it's when I go to close it, finish the cover, that I realise I don't actually know whether I want this way or that way. I think I might want it that way actually. Doesn't matter, you can put it in whichever way you want. Okay, so I might put it in this way. Okay, so I actually think, I don't know what I'll do here yet. I might put some text, I might put a panel that I'll write a little message. This is actually a gift for somebody, but it doesn't matter. For the time being, I assume I am going to cover it, so I can stick the ribbon in, so that'll be fine. So for the ribbon, I am using this beautiful new ribbon. It's a it's like a kind of like a corduroy, I don't know how you'd explain it, ribbon. It's really pretty, it's brand new. Just pay attention to which way you're going to stick it down, because obviously you want the nice ribbon facing outwards. So you need to stick it down that way. I've just cut a random amount. I don't know how much to use. I don't know what I'll use. So I will just glue that on now. I have no idea really if liquid adhesive is going to be the best thing, but doesn't matter. We'll give it a go. It's going to have paper stuck over the top of it anyway. Just try and line it up so it's central. Press it down. Don't worry if the glue spills out the side, because as I said, it's gonna be covered anyway. Now what you do need to do is you want your ribbon to be central. So I would just be putting a little mark under there so I know where to stick it on the other side. So I'll do a similar thing. Again, don't worry so much if you go a bit nuts with the Tombow, because it's going to be covered. It doesn't look quite centered, but I think it'll be right. Okay, so now you can stick down your actual album. Still don't quite know which way I want this. It seems to make sense to go this way, but it feels a bit strange. No, I think I'm going to go that one. Okay, so Tombow. Now you want this stuck down good and proper, right? No messing about. You also want to make sure it's lined up, so apologies if my head gets in the way. Oops, slightly skewed, but that looks good. Okay, so that is essentially our mini album without the photos. So you'll just add, my photos are a 3x3 photo, so they will fit perfectly on this size mat. So on these particular pages, you'll have the photo there. You've also already got a strip. On these pages where it's slightly larger, I will have the photo and I will decide whether to add a little embellishment of some sort, or maybe I'll just center the photo. I'm not sure. I'll wait and see when I get the photos, and I might add that onto this video. Otherwise, that is the end of this video. You can decorate the covers any way you like. Personal message, perhaps some letters that said mum or dad or whoever the gift was for. Likewise for the inside. You can decorate it any way you like. So that is essentially how to put together the mini accordion album. Thanks for watching.